What's up, everybody? It's Nick from the Truth Rising channel, just here to chat with you guys while I drive home. Tell you what, man, the world and the people in it, no bueno, no good. I don't know if it's just certain generations that can understand or what's going on, but I don't understand for the life of me how there is anybody on this planet plane left that still doesn't believe in God and or also doesn't believe that we're being ruled and run by satanic PDFs that are openly telling us that they are doing such, and we do nothing about it. In fact, we are still paying taxes, okay? There's something wrong there. Why are we doing that, for one? Now, there is no way to really get rid of this problem. There really isn't. Even if we were to remove the flesh, it really wouldn't matter, like I said, because it is a spiritual battle and it's already implemented. It's already in. We're in those times. We're in the end of days. We're in the end of days as you know it and I know it and as any of us will know it. One of my turn signals just went out. Interesting. I'll have to get that fixed. Anyways, we're in the end times, guys. When they release this, have you seen the movie yet? Leave the World Behind. If you have not seen that movie, I implore you to please watch that. Leave the World Behind, to me, seems like it's almost part one of what's going to be, I think, part two, which is Steven Spielberg's movie called Disclosure Day, which comes out this June. They're going to go hand in hand. But in the end times and in the end of days, what I think in my heart, what I believe we're going to see when it happens, and if we're here to witness it, I don't know if there's some kind of rapture. I don't know. I pray about that all the time. I am not sure. I don't know. But if we're not raptured, I know that we're going to be here to see the ground crack. We're going to be here to see the ground, feel the ground shake. We're going to be here to see fire. We're going to be here to see explosions. But scariest of all, we're going to be here to see literal demons. Literal demons from the pits of hell. I'm not kidding you. And then you've got to worry about the drones. The drones are going to be insane. They have, and this is just one little example that was openly told to us. Donald Trump bought 30,000 of them and brought them to the United States. I posted about them. Well, Richie from Boston posted about them, and I shared the video of him where he shows the swarm bots. They fit in your hand. It might have been a Seconds of Horror video too. I know a few people have talked about these swarm bots, but these things are like 1,000 times smarter than us and can maneuver with speeds and precision like no other, and then just poof on target, whatever target they want. They're just nasty things to deal with. And that's not talking about the ones that can walk or the ones that can run. But the ones that I'm scared of, and that we all should be scared of, are the ones that they talk about in the Bible, where it says, in the end times, things will happen, and you will see things that are so scary that men's hearts will fall at the mere sight of the things that we will see. I apologize, my speech is messed up. I was in a head-on collision, so sometimes my speech gets a little messed up. But guys, it's serious business. I know that many have preached, and I'll preach it again, to get your money out of the bank. If you have any IRA or 401k, get it all out. Don't leave anything in there that you can afford to lose. Do what you want, though. I would buy precious metals and lead if I were you, and then I would hide it and not tell a soul what you did with it or where it's at. I know Faraday bags might be pretty important, because if they do any type of EMP or a cyber attack, you are going to want some type of backup radio system and or computer system, phone, whatever it might be, that's not fried, in case something comes back online. You're not left in the dark. It's not bad to have on hand. Another thing that you should probably have on hand is, they say a few days, I say at least a few months worth of emergency food, stuff like MRIs, freeze-dried foods, little first aid kits, big first aid kits, the whole 9 yards. You definitely want water filtration. You want that even now. Our water is nasty. My cats don't even drink water. They haven't for 7 years. They haven't drank unfiltered water. They probably wouldn't even drink faucet water. I should probably test that. But yeah, you want to be able to be prepared for anything, because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if there's going to be a rapture. You don't know if you're going to be left behind, because what's the verse in the Bible mean when it says, those who endure to the end shall be saved? Does that mean that there is going to be a rapture, and that those of us who find our faith in Christ and endure the 7-year tribulation, does that mean those of us who endure to the end of that will be saved? I don't know. I'm not a Bible scholar, so I don't know. And I don't practice any religion. I don't know. I know I believe in Jesus Christ, because they've got bank accounts named Baal and do worships to owls that I just showed you a video of at Zorro Ranch, where they showed the kid in the videos, and he's like, wow, look at all these owls. And then go look at Bohemian Grove. They worship the giant owl statue for the demon Moloch. I mean, guys, it's all connected. Everything is connected. And it's a psychological operation. That's why this triggered me to make this video, watching Trigger Smart's video. He made a great video this morning on the Charlie Kirk thing. You know, but when he showed Candace Owens, and I don't know if he talked about Freemasons, but I immediately started thinking of him, because Candace Owens admitted that she's a Freemason. She admitted that everything is, like I said in the beginning, satanic. We're run by satanic pedos. Everything's fake. And we're unwilling participants in a giant psychological operation. And then she's continuing, though, with the Charlie Kirk investigation after saying that. Does that mean that that's a psychological operation too? And she just continued with it? And she's probably like, wow, I'm the #1 podcaster in the world. They are really falling for it, and that's why it keeps going. Because it's a psychological operation. She wouldn't be the #1 podcaster in the world if she was spreading truth, would she? I mean, she is spreading truth a little bit when she exposed everything, but I'm talking about specifically with Charlie Kirk. Are they leading us down a rabbit hole? I personally think 2 theories. Well, 3 really, I don't know. He's either still alive and breathing, Valhalla. The road mic. There was too much movement underneath the shirt. And then number 3, really, an unknown tech that I am not aware of, and who knows, maybe a lot of other of us are not aware of. All I know is, right now, everything is messed up. Time, have you noticed time? Everything, look at time. We are almost 6 months into 2026. The year is almost halfway gone already. It feels like just yesterday, everybody was talking about it being January 1st. It literally feels like yesterday. What is going on with time? The Mandela effects are real. I'm 43 years old. I clearly remember watching two things. The Berenstain Bears, with it spelled Stein or IEN. I forget which one in my brain. I can't remember it like that. Yeah, I think it's Stein. But they got, now it's Stain Bears, Berenstain Bears. That's totally incorrect. The other one, what was the other one? See, there goes my memory again. Oh my gosh, man. There's a few of them. I mean, the cornucopia on the Fruit of the Loom thing was one that they did. They did a lot on food products. Listen, things are just not the same. Look around, nature's depleted. I remember growing up, and when I would drive, I'm from Orlando. Well, I was born in Pennsylvania, and then I lived the first 21 years of my life in Florida. You could not drive from Orlando to the beach without having a bazillion bugs covering your windshield. You sometimes would have to exit the highway to stop at a gas station to get the bugs off your windshield because it was so bad. And I'm not just talking about like a swarm of a certain species during a certain time. This was practically year-round, and especially in the summers, and it was always different kinds of crazy-looking bugs. They were all not the same. Now, when I drive, I was just down there. I drove from Sarasota to Bradenton, to my home in Bradenton, from Bradenton to Orlando to visit some people, from Orlando back up here, and I don't think I got one bug on my windshield the entire trip. I'm also a bird watcher, and I feed the deer. The deer look sick. The birds are depleted. I'm not seeing certain species of birds that I used to, especially in mass quantities. And this has been going on for years, where every year they dwindle. Nothing's growing unless you buy something from the store and put the soil in the ground and give it a ton of nutrients so it can grow. And then you need greenhouses to protect it from the sun. And at the same time, you got to hope that they give you enough sun that summer for that plant or crop to grow. Guys, we're living in the end of days. These people were disgusting. They're dropping everything. Look what Bush did. He tied up a girl into like an X position, tied up, but I think except for her feet. So basically in a cross position, and proceeded to, let's just say, with a long, very long, sharp object to the ankles. Yeah, that happened. It's in the PDF Einstein stuff, guys. And I'm seeing family. This is just another thing that just crossed my mind. Family hates each other. Not everybody, but I've noticed it even with my friends. Family is hating family. Friends are turning against friends. Neighbors are turning against neighbors. People out in the real world are not acting normal at all. The food does not taste the same. I cannot eat fast food for the life of me. There's a couple that I will go to on a very slim occasion, and it still doesn't even taste right. And that is Checkers. And I know it's so bad, but Chick-fil-A, and I know it's not real food. I already know. But, and I limit myself to it like once a month at the most. I really do. I am just about home, guys. Listen, I wanted you guys to at least get some type of message out of this. I hope you did. I am just a regular guy. I am not some YouTuber. I do not make money doing this. I do not plan on making money doing this. It's not a job for me. It's a hobby. I just like truth. I like very strong, opinionated things backed with either facts or very strong theories and opinions. I like to critically think. I have not seen one mainstream news broadcast in over 10 years now. Not one. Fox, CNN, any of them. Have not seen it at all. The only thing I've seen was football games on Sunday, because that's still my crutch. I do watch the circus still. Love watching football, occasional baseball, and that's really it. And I haven't even watched any baseball this year yet. And that's what I grew up playing. I played with Major League professional baseball player. I don't know if he retired this year or not. I know he played last year. Zach Greinke, he won the Cy Young. If for some ungodly reason people want proof, I have pictures of us, team photos. I know I found one, so I know I at least have one. But I was on his team 5 years in a row, so I think that was really cool to see him go into Major League Baseball, win a Cy Young, and me being a starting pitcher ahead of him when we were younger. I think that's pretty cool. So, I just thought that was really cool. Here's the deer. This one looks pretty good. Hold on. I don't know if you could see. Yeah, hi, babes. I know. Hi. I feed them all. They all know who I am. But I'm about home, guys. I will see you on the next one. I love all you guys. Please keep praying for everybody. I'm telling you, we all need it. Please pray for my son Luke's mom. Please pray for her. Pray for her family. Pray that they find the wisdom, the knowledge, the truth, the love, the just everything to let me be a dad. Pray for my other son. I pray for my other son who's 21, that he finds his way, because he's also searching for his own way. We all are. Anyways, guys, I love you. See you in the next one. Peace out.